Wednesday episode of Sunup on 7. I'm Kevin Mendes.
And I'm Miriam Abdulkawi. Good morning, Belize.
Good morning, folks. Thank you so much for welcoming Miriam into the space. Miriam, let's tease them. What can they expect on today's show?
Yes, so we will be hearing from Mr. John Marsden about the Belize Defenders and upcoming games that you can attend.
That is true. Also, Magazine Dental Academies today on Sunup on 7 and talk about when is the academy going to be launched and how can you subscribe. But also, we're warming up to our anniversary special on Friday. And
So
today we have a segment for giveaways. So make sure you stay tuned to that.
Stay
but folks,
tuned.
let us know how you're feeling today. How you're celebrating. We'd love to give you a shout out on our Facebook Live.
Yes.
Miriam, let's get to the couch.
Let's do it.
I've come to find that the truth isn't what we were told. So where
to everybody on Sunup.
do I seek the answer that's worth looking for today? Just in time,
And he's here to talk to us
the
about
writing appears on
the
the
show that we're on
wall.
right now. Tell me, this is
When
one of your favorites.
I were the first ones to see
And we're going to be talking about the hot shush that has been
the
happening.
world that we see may seem that will never change. They say, but if you tear down the wall that's blinding us all, you see the way today. A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight.
Muy buenos dias, beautiful Sunup on 7 family. Welcome to your Wednesday episode. Miriam and I are very excited about today because we have giveaways and great conversation. Before we get into all that greatness, we're going to bring you the weather, and that's courtesy of the Belize Met Service.
Good morning, Belize. Our latest radar observation showed no rainfall was observed over the country. Mainly fair weather conditions prevail. The 24-hour forecast, sunny with a few cloudy spells today and clear to partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated if any. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 90 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 96 inland, and 82 up in the hills. The low temperatures for tonight will drop to around 82 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 74 inland, and 68 up in the hills. The winds will be from the east-southeast at 5 to 15 knots, and the sea conditions will be choppy to moderate. A high tide will occur this morning at 11:11, followed by a low tide this evening at 6:44, another high tide after midnight at 12:52, and another low tide early tomorrow morning at 5:47. The sun will set this evening at 6:29 and will rise early tomorrow morning at 5:18. The moon will rise this morning at 7:56 and will set tonight at 9:21. In the sargassum forecast, there's a medium chance of more sargassum mats affecting coastal destinations during the next few days, producing moderate impacts. The outlook for Thursday and Thursday night is for fair and mostly dry conditions. Showers, if any, will be isolated. In the tropical weather outlook, at 6 a.m. this morning, potential tropical cyclone 1 was located near latitude 28.3 degrees north, longitude 96.2 degrees west, or about 15 miles east-southeast of Port O'Connor, Texas. This system was moving to the northeast at 7 miles per hour with a maximum sustained winds of 30 miles per hour. Elsewhere, tropical cyclone formation is not expected during the next 48 hours. For a review of our forecast and other products, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. Our next forecast comes out at 12 p.m. this afternoon. With that, we end this morning's forecast from the Belize National Met Service.
That's our weather update and great weather for today
Yes.
on a hump day.
On a
I love your earrings and your whole outfit, Miriam.
Thank you, darling.
Like a goddess.
Aw,
I
thank
love
you.
it.
You're always so nice. You always like compliment me, and I believe you when you
Yeah,
compliment.
yeah, you do. You do give this royalty vibe for sure.
Thank you.
But
I
it's
feel
also
like-
blue. It's called royal blue, is it?
Royal Blue, yes. And I'm still in the mood of celebrating the New York Knicks win. So shout out
Okay.
to everyone in the diaspora that's looking in from New York. Shout out to Brooklyn. You know, I didn't have orange, so I had this kind of
Their outfit is
yellow gold. It's blue and orange.
okay.
The colors are blue and orange. Kevin's like, I don't know.
Oh my God, I do not know.
But is this
But
blue
very
and orange?
good.
So shout out to the New York Knicks. 53-year drought. You broke it. Good job. So yeah,
Oh, wow.
53 years and they won a championship. It took that long, yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, so they are the epitome of never give up. And Spike Lee is the epitome of loyalty.
Okay.
He was with that team no matter what. And he was
love
at every
that,
game
okay.
front seat. So they were like, he deserves a championship ring too.
All right,
Because he
I learned-
never
I
gave
learned
up.
something
You know
new,
somebody
yeah.
that just like committed no matter what?
Yes.
Have you ever been like that to anything? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah, doing advocacy, requires you to like stick
Very true.
for so long. Changes do take place. Another.
And sometimes
Yeah,
the
so
changes
you just
take
have-
forever in doing nonprofit and advocacy work. It's exhausting. So, what about you, Sunup family? What's something that
Yeah, Sunup on 7 Fam. Let us know how you're feeling today, how you're celebrating. Your energy from 1 to 10, let us know how it is.
Yeah. How's your energy, Kevin?
I'm at an 8.
Okay, that's good. You're at an 8?
There's a message for you.
Oh, there's a
Okay.
message for me?
Yeah. Maybe you can put it in a text for Miriam.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But yeah,
my-
I'm at an 8. It's my birthday on Friday.
Yeah.
Which I'm very excited about and
We're
super
excited
grateful
about
to be getting there. But I feel like I feel like I'm just in a space where just like doing meditation and reflection and charting for the next year, which is gonna be a great one.
Oh,
For sure, for sure, for sure.
Yay.
Yes.
So we get to celebrate you today.
You gotta celebrate on Friday, yeah.
Yeah. And also remember, Sunup family, we have some giveaways. So get your thumbs ready and your listening ears ready because Kevin and I will be doing some giveaways later.
Yeah, so people are connecting with the energy level of being on 8 too.
Yeah, being
Good.
an 8.
It's good.
It's,
you know.
calmate, like everything's calm.
tranquilo.
Yeah, like it's okay to be calm, but we
Yeah.
might get a little spicy. And
Oh yeah, because our couch talk does get spicy. Are you ready for it,
Always.
Miriam?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
All right, so our first talking point
Yes.
so is the Deputy Chief Forest Officer faces bribery allegations. Okay.
So this is very, very hot news, like hot tamale, which just got into the news station yesterday around like 4 p.m.,
Yeah.
where the Deputy Chief Forest Officer, as you said, Miriam, Mr. John Pinello, is currently facing allegations of bribery. And this comes as our news station received a company's registry under the name of Selva Conservation Limited, where Mr. John Pinello is one of the the shareholders of this company.
Yeah.
Right. So Jules did his investigation and he reached out to Mr. John Pinello to confirm if indeed he's a shareholder of this company because
Right.
at the end of the day, this company is submitting requests to be a co-manager of recreational areas in the Mountain Pine Ridge area. So if this person, Mr. John Pinello, who is the acting chief forest officer, is a shareholder, then this means that it's a conflict of interest because a company that you're a part of is applying for a permit from the organization or from the government body that you
Right.
represent.
Yeah.
And Mr. John Pinello in the conversation, he said these are all allegations and these
Right.
is untrue. He said he did have a conversation with Mr. Cesar Godinez, who is the lead of the Selva Conservation Limited. He said that there were offers of bribery, which is the first time we're hearing a public officer like openly talking
Right.
about there was bribery offered
was
to me.
bribery.
He informed his CEO about this, though he did not do a follow-up or make a report about the bribery.
Right.
But he said he did not agree to be part of any
Right.
shares
Yeah.
of Selva Conservation Limited.
Yeah.
Right. So Jules was like, well, the document that I have here is pretty legit, right? So in order for you to be a
Yeah.
shareholder of this company and do it register, there needs to be an extensive process for you to be able
Exactly.
to become a shareholder. So how
involving
did this
like legal
happen?
documents, all your identification and everything like that. So it goes into that question that you're saying, Kevin. How did this happen?
Yeah.
So something's not adding up.
Right. And Mr. John Pinello in the conversation yesterday, he said that this is fraudulent. He said he did not, he was proposed this inducement of him to be a shareholder of Selva Conservation Limited, but he did not follow through with it. He had no interest. So this document now is showing up that his name as a shareholder, he was like, I did not agree to this, right? So calling
Right.
it fraud.
Yeah. But then the evidence that's stacked upon him just looks like irrefutable. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you mind talking
Yeah,
about the
like
evidence?
basically the two things. I mean, monies were sent from the party, the accused party, to him, and he mentioned that that was because he has a business and there was some business transfers, and that's why that items were purchased from his business. But then it was like a lump sum of money.
Right. So we can say it's $5,000.
$5,000. So it was the lump sum of money that was transferred. And then all these legal documents and then this bribe that was offered, but it wasn't reported, Kevin. You know what I mean? Like, that to me is the biggest thing. If someone comes toward you and you're in this position, I mean, that's something any inducement is a criminal offense. So then why wasn't it reported if you're so against it? So I think just the evidence is like stacked up against him. It looks like really negative, like something, we're not hearing the whole story. And it seems like it's not gonna go down well for him because he is next in line, right, Kevin?
Yeah, to be a
Or-
chief forest officer.
To be chief forest officer. So it could be, and I think he mentioned this, that it's possible that all this is coming out to kind of paint him, have a bad reputation for him and paint him in a negative way so that he is, unfortunately, that he does not get this position. So, I mean, it's kind of a case of he said, she said kind of thing, but the paper trail is looking really bad.
That's
like
true.
in
That's true.
regards
Because
to
the evidence at hand that
evidence is
brings
there.
this news to the forefront is that there is an official company's registry document with the putting as Mr. John Pinello as a shareholder, and also there is transfer receipts to Mr. John Pinello. So it's the story continues to evolve, and further investigations that take place from our
Yeah.
news station. So stay tuned to tonight's
Yeah.
news to find out how this continues to unfold.
Yeah, because
like we said, it's the first time that we're hearing a public officer saying this person bribed me.
Right.
Was like bribing me, and then at the same time, Mr. Godin is saying this person asked me for money in order for us to be able
Right.
to, fast pace this
Exactly.
documents.
Yeah.
Oy,
Yeah, it's a case of he said, she said, but it's not looking good,
it's not looking good.
Mr. Pinello. So again, like you said, we'll have updates for our newscast tonight. So let's move on to our second point, Kevito. Is
Yeah,
it
let's move.
Kevito or Kevincito? I like tuare.
That's fine. Whatever, whatever works for you, I'm fine with it, Miriam.
Okay.
Yeah. So our next couch talk topic, Miriam, is that the United Democratic Party, especially Ms. Tracy Tager-Panton, demands disclosure of all payments
Yes.
made to the Miras, which yesterday that all of this happened at the press conference, and she did list quite a number of companies.
Yes, there
right?
were
So
a lot.
probably you can read them once you
Yeah.
get them. But definitely at the end of the,
Yeah, oh.
what we can say, the takeaway from her request that she submitted a Freedom of Information request
Yeah.
to the Ministry of Finance, which is managed by Prime Minister John Briceño, to find out, all agreements that have taken place between the government and the Miras, right? So she's like, we want to see transparency from all deposits, from all memorandum of understanding, from all contracts, because and this comes as, like receipts and payment transfers have been leaked out from the smart stream where the Miras, they have received substantial payments
Yeah.
for services provided to the government. But it's not just that. It's like you can see clearly where, as we know, like once you pay less than $10,000, then it's under the scrutiny of the
Yeah.
ministry rather than going to the Ministry of Finance,
so
right?
they were
And there
just
were
all-
multiple of them.
Yeah, they were all magically below 10,000, Kevin. Why?
Yeah. So we want to see the receipts
Yeah.
of all of this.
Yeah, and the UDP and Miss Panton with, the leader of the opposition, Miss Tracy Panton, outlining, what they're demanding, which is basically, as you said, Kevin, transparency, because this is government money, so misappropriated funds and basically taxpayers' dollars again. It's like the same story of corruption. It's like, oh my God, I'm so. It's like the same story over and over. You know what I mean? Like the whole what we say, if they're not so so. It's like, come on, guys. Like, really, it's so heavy-handed.
It's applicable to the first
Yes,
story
it's
too.
applicable
Yeah.
to the first story, and it's so heavy-handed, and it's so in your face. Like, one what about it? You know what I'm saying? So that's to me what makes me what's upsetting about it is that this is obviously happening, has happened. There's a paper trail, there's proof, and then it's the Belizean taxpayers' dollars again. Hardworking Belizean taxpayers' dollars, paying the price. It's giving corruption, guys. Oh, I'm so over it. I'm so over it.
Yes, it's very upsetting. for
It
sure.
is. I'm
Yeah.
laughing, but I'm laughing because I don't want to cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How long has this been happening, and how long will it continue to happen? Who's gonna check and balance this? That's my biggest question. Who's gonna check and balance this? You know what I mean? And so I like that the leader of the opposition is calling for transparency. So again, like the first story, we have to continue to follow this and see, the updates and what's going to happen because the funds are already sent, Kevin. So those, will it be a case where they have to, could it possibly that they have to return it? What do you think?
Excuse me, I missed
I
that.
said, that's okay, because we're seeing, we have a
Yeah,
lot
there's
going
a
on
lot
in the
of
chat.
comments on
and our
the-
Sunup family is like right there with me. Like, it's right. You're right. We have one of our Sunup family members saying it can't be hearsay when the proof is in the paper trail. Completely agree. And so, support people that's suffering in Belize and for this. But my question was like, do you think that they can be held accountable? And if so, I wish Brandon was here. No offense to you.
That's okay.
Because I would ask him for legally, and if he's watching, like what can be done in order to have some kind of, like redemption for the Belizean people and the taxpayers, who's paying all this money because it's just being misappropriated right in front of our
Right.
faces.
So ideally, so there's the auditor's department. That's one area where they, they go over the government's spending and contracts, and that has to be like in proper functioning process for us to, again, get accountability and transparency of
Right.
how the money is spent. Also, the ombudsman's office is very important.
But then the
But there's no ombudsman at the
ombudsman
moment, right?
office, they
Which
not
that
labeled
also
with a
holds the
question
government
mark.
accountable
Yeah.
for whatever is taking place within the public service.
It's over.
At least from my knowledge, that's what I can say. And these two departments are not functional at the moment, so it's really hard for you to see how the government will be held
Right.
accountable on its own.
Yeah.
So the leader of the opposition coming forward and asking and summoning a Freedom of Information Act
Yeah.
for them to be able to get all the documents to find out, how have these companies signed, what they have signed on, and how they've been getting paid.
Right.
Is a very important thing. Now, will the Ministry of Finance provide us information? I think that's the
Why are you
big thing,
smiling?
because I find that it's going to be highly unlikely for them to produce these documents that the
Clearly.
leader of the opposition is requesting, which
Yeah.
is upsetting.
It is upsetting.
Yeah.
It is upsetting. You know what I mean? I don't know if the Belizean people are upset enough
That's the thing.
for this to
Yeah.
continue to happen. You know what I mean? I just think like everyday Belizeans, we just try to live with life, provide for our family, be safe, go home, not cause any trouble to anybody. But at the expense of, having that quote unquote peace of mind.
Yeah.
Is it really a peace of mind when you're being robbed like this?
Yeah,
Like in front of your
because
face?
because clearly you can see when she lists all these companies that are affiliated with the Miras, she was like, did a proper tendering process take place for these
Mm-hmm.
companies to be able to get the contracts for these services they're providing,
Mm-hmm.
right? Especially like they're very big on the dry goods and vegetable goods and
Yeah.
fruits. And year after year, Miriam, we come back and we talk about the plight that these farmers are facing when they have excess produce that they're unable to sell, right? Getting affected by so many
Yes,
conditions, all of these
yes.
things. And I'm thinking, what is so hard about, channeling these contracts to be able to support all these farmers to ensure that they still have funds and to be
Yeah.
able to continue producing rather than going through one particular family, right?
Yeah.
We want to be able to support our people, but is this
Exactly.
a way of supporting our people?
Exactly. Or supporting a specific group of people who are associated with
Yeah.
powers that be.
Yeah.
So, ay,
So we're going to see how the Ministry of Finance responds to this
Yeah.
request from the Leader of Opposition as regards to the freedom of information on everything Miras related.
yeah, because this is just one story. That's always my takeaway is like, Imagine this is just one story. Imagine all the other stories that we know nothing of, Kevin. Nothing of, darling. So, in any case, like you said, we'll have updates later on in our newscast. And so Brandon's in the chat.
Yeah.
Being a Brandon, Brandon's talking about both sides, PUDP. And so it's a point the finger game, you know, that kind of thing that's happening. But let's move on to our third couch talk topic, Kevito.
Go for it.
So this is our third couch talk topic. Is that's kind of like a tongue twister. Third couch talk topic. Anyway, customs officers are getting lawyering up due to the transfer. So 17 days ago, if you don't know the story, the Prime Minister told us that despite the back and forth in the Ministry of Public Service, transfers of the customs officers will proceed, but again, they might not because. The Ministry of Finance, about the 15 customs officer from the western and the northern borders, they said like they're going to be transferred, but they are legally challenging to resist the transfer because they were told that the Ministry of Public Service put out a memorandum in April saying that there would be no transfers this year because financing and things like that. So they based on that, they started making arrangements to remain where they were. Job security, you're there, you know what's going to happen, things like that. But now it's affecting their expectations and everything because now all of a sudden they have to move these specific 15 officers. And so they're saying that it's the United States shoving their hands in Belize's business and saying that our borders are running too hot, and so they have to kind of rearrange these customs officers, which I don't like that the United States, that's like a whole other thing, the U.S. government dipping its hands in Belize government business and what we're doing. But so basically the officers are waiting on the directive and, my question was why the sudden change, but then it was answered when Jules mentioned about the United States saying that our borders are running hot. Anyway, you want to say something, Kevin?
Yeah, for sure. So like a couple of things to recap from what you've shared, Miriam, is
Yeah.
that in April there was the Ministry of Public Service put a pause on transfers for all public officers, which was met by people being upset because people were looking forward to getting transferred. People have done their due diligence to go up the ladder, and
Yeah.
and part of like growth within the public service, transfers come with it.
Yeah.
But okay, it was paused, but now, and within that transfer list, 40 officers from the customs department were going to get transferred. 40 of them.
Total, yeah.
So the question is
Yeah.
now, like, why are only like out of this 40 persons that were supposed to be
Exactly.
transferred, only 15
Only
of
15.
them are going to get transferred now, despite this pause putting in effect in April.
Yeah.
Right. And as you mentioned, it seems that there is pressure coming from the U.S. government to move these persons from managing these borders, right? The western and the northern border, as you mentioned. But these persons, as you mentioned, they were saying, okay, we're not going to get transferred. So what they've done now is that they filed an injunction to stop these transfers. So it really puts the Ministry of Finance in a bit of a pickle, right, on a pressure because these persons are saying, no, we're not going to get transferred. You said that we're not going to get transferred, so what is the motive now? And they
Right.
find it to be discriminatory
Yeah.
and unfair for these persons to get transferred now because you're not saying, so fine, if you're going to transfer, then transfer the 40 of us.
Right.
Why
right.
only the 50
Why
persons?
Only, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to see how the Ministry of Finance or Mr. John Bressanio responds to this
Yeah.
injunction that has been filed by these 15 customs officers resisting the transfer.
Yeah. And see how it proceeds legally.
See how it
because
proceeds
they're
legally, yeah.
resisting, and they have a right to do so. And like you said, Kevin, I thank you for bringing up the point that the original number was 40 of them, and now it's just specifically down to these 15 people. So they could feel like called out, like why all of a sudden, why specifically us?
Yeah,
like
right?
15
It's like
people.
puts a spotlight on
Yeah,
you.
what's the cheese, man? That's how I feel.
Well, the borders are running hot.
Yeah,
for
the
sure.
borders are running hot. That's the escandalo.
Oui.
But no laughing matter. When I laugh like this, folks, it's because I'm laughing because I don't want to cry because it's so upsetting to see the injustices that just repeatedly keep happening. And we get so many stories like this on our news desk. But I do hope that they're able to rectify this situation and that the officers are able to, you know what I mean, legally be represented in this sense, that because it seems like this is going to happen regardless. So, kudos to them and shout out to you guys for putting up the good fight and saying, we're going to resist this. We're having legal counsel now, to see what our rights are and what we can do to fight for ourselves.
Yeah,
So shout out to you guys for that.
Yeah, before we move on, I just want to clarify a comment. We're saying,
Oh.
but customs officers do get transferred. Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
And on the transfer list that was published in April, 40 of them were going to get transferred. But then there was a pause in the transfer, right? So now, out
Right.
of these 40 officers,
A
only
pause.
15 of them are going to get transferred. So that's the point of saying,
That's the issue.
you paused it, 40 persons were going to get transferred, why only 15?
No, all of a sudden.
Yeah, which to them seems unfair and discriminatory.
Yeah.
So that's led to the injunction that they filed at court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for clarifying that, Kevito. Alrighty.
All right, so let's move on to our
Yes.
next couch talk
Our
topic,
next
Miriam.
couch talk topic is a Belizean leader of a hunger strike is sent back to Belize. So he was speaking about immigrant rights. He's an advocate and he was sent back. So the story is that he's a Belizean, Kiran Swazo. He was a leader of a hunger strike that happened in the California Immigration Detention Center, but he was reportedly deported back to Belize. And so basically this sparked allegations, Kevin, of retaliation from the U.S. because basically, this is so messed up, sorry, it's so ridiculous. So his deportation came less than 2 weeks after he met with members of U.S. Congress and helped present a petition signed by 150 detainees at the Adelanto ICE Processing Center of California. The petition detailed complaints of mold, contaminated drinking water, inadequate food, limited medical care, and other poor living conditions. He went and did that petition, and now all of a sudden, as he's kind of in this leadership position to defend, to speak up for people and advocate for himself and others, he's being sent back home. So, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, they said that he was deported under standard procedures, that he basically was, they basically said that he's alleged to be accused of crimes, including aggravated assault of a police officer in possession of firearms and drugs.
Yeah. What I can add to this story, Miriam, is that Mr. Suazo led a hunger strike at the Delanto
Right.
Detention Center.
Yeah.
Which, again, which, as you mentioned, Miriam, the hunger strike was to, raise the concerns of the conditions
Bring
in which
attention.
these deportees are being
Yeah.
held in the United States. And so Ms. Melissa Shepard, who's the Legal Services Director at the
Right.
Immigration Defenders Law Center, says that this deportation of Mr. Suazo
Mm-hmm.
does nothing to erase the truth he tried to bring to the light about the
Exactly.
deplorable conditions in Adelanto ICE prison.
Yep.
And she feels that the Trump administration, rather than meeting these reports in a way that they can rectify them, they meet them with escalating cruelty.
Right. And
Which
just
is
getting
like,
rid of the
yeah, we're
problem.
just gonna
Like,
get
he's
rid of the
talking about
problem.
it, let's get rid of him.
Sounds familiar in Belize, right?
So
That's what we
great.
do. But
Yeah.
so Mr. Suazo,
Yeah.
at least I am grateful that there was somebody that was joined by other persons in this hunger strike
Yeah.
to raise the concern and advocate for the conditions to change here. And it often happens where advocates are victimized, as we see in this situation of Mr.
Yes.
Suazo, saying we're gonna get rid of you so that we still continue to operate as how it is, which
Yeah.
he was sent to Belize.
Yeah.
We are unaware about his deportation here and what the conditions are and
Yeah.
whatever. But
Yeah.
it's disappointing to say that I do not see anything changing in these ICE detention centers. Despite the Mr. Suazo going on a hunger strike and
Yeah.
submitting this petition, all of these things. What I do hope is that he brings this advocacy spirit to Belize, and he talks about the conditions that people are facing at the Colby Foundation.
Yeah.
Because
That's a good spin.
it may help for us to improve our conditions and how the residents at Colby Foundation are being held.
Yeah. No, I love that idea, Kevin, because
So use the same spirit.
yeah, I mean, because he was targeted as doing the hunger strike and then coming out on top, as the leader of the advocates, you know what I mean? So he was targeted. And like you said, instead of rectifying the issue, he was just removed and sent home. So now he's here. I mean, it was highlighted that, basically his legal counsel said that ICE is trying to silence people who are sounding the alarm, and they are continuing to use abusive practices without public scrutiny. But we are scrutinizing y'all. Period. By the way, but he's here now. Apparently, Mr. Swazo is here. Welcome home. Welcome back to Belize, and he's managing a number of businesses. That's what we have allegedly in our report, that he's managing a bunch of businesses. So maybe he will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for clarifying
Yeah.
that. I thought he was deported
Yeah.
to
Well, it
Colby
says for
Foundation.
now he remains in Belize, where he says he's managing a number of businesses.
Okay, that's good. So
So-
I take back my initial comment where I said,
Yeah.
because I assumed that he was, at Colby Foundation. So I thought that he was going to
okay.
continue advocating for that. So thank you for clarifying
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah,
from
no.
the outside in, he's still going to be able to advocate if he chose
Yeah,
chooses
well,
to do
once
that.
an advocate, always an advocate. If you
Yeah.
like to speak up or speak out against things that you see being done wrong, I don't think that can ever change in you.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I
is
mean?
true.
So I hope that he brings that spirit home as well while he's here, as you said. Alrighty.
Let's move on to our last couch
final.
talk topic. And Mr. Chris Rosado pleads guilty to the death of Mr. Arsenio Cruz as a police officer. The accident happened in July 28,
know.
2025.
Yeah.
So he pleads guilty, and the court case continues.
Yeah.
Do you have any details to add about it?
Yes. So this was the update. As you said, he pleaded guilty. He took ownership in the fatal traffic accident that took the life of police officer Arsenio Cruz. Condolences to the family. That occurred on July 28th of 2025 on the Philip Goulston Highway. So, at the end of the police investigation, all the evidence that was gathered and forwarded to the DPP's office, that happened in November 2025, they sent directives that charges were levied against Mr. Rosado for the aforementioned offenses in the traffic fatality of Officer Cruz. But this story for me, the fact that he, his integrity is intact for him to say, I do plead guilty to this, because unfortunately we have a lot of stories that come to this news desk, and we hear a lot about people hit and runs, things that happen to people, and they're not honest and upfront about it. But then also this highlights the road traffic accident issue. And I wondered, Kevin, is there a road traffic accident, stats that we can refer to or anything? We do our own reports and say, this amount of traffic accidents happened this year compared to last year or a couple of years, but it just seems like it is growing extensively, especially motorcycle accidents. You know what I mean? The fatalities too as well. It just seems like it can be so avoided. You know what I mean? People are drinking under the influence, or they're driving reckless, or who knows what the case is. I'm not saying that's what Mr. Rosado was doing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate that he has that integrity to say, yes, this is what I did. Not everyone's has done that in the past, but it just raises that concern of what are we going to do about these traffic accidents? Because I feel like they can be avoided. I feel we have laws, about driving and things like that, but I feel like who's actually, following those laws, and
Yeah.
how can it be, how can people be penalized? How can things be put in place so that we can avoid this? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's for
Yeah.
people to follow the laws, but if we're not listening as a collective,
Yeah.
then traffic accidents will continue to happen. People will continue to die. It's us where we have to fix the problem. Anyway, I'm getting upset. I feel like I'm channeling Jules right now. I'm starting to get mad.
That's a very, very valid concern. How
Yeah.
can we, because it's not just an accident, right? So people either you die in this accident, and then your relatives have to go through the trauma of letting you go,
Yeah.
or you get in this accident and you do not end up well, and then your quality
Suffer,
of life changes so much.
Yeah,
But it's
life-changing
how can we
injuries.
prevent this?
Yeah,
And
how
it's
can we prevent it?
it's multi-layered. What I can say, Miriam, is that it's not just
Okay.
laws. We have these laws that require enforcement. But part of it also requires communication for behavior change, which is also another thing. But my thing also is that it requires the government, who is responsible for infrastructure, to have the proper infrastructure in place for people to feel safe on the road, right? Proper lighting, proper lining of the streets, proper signs. You can go to spaces where for miles you will not see any light and it's completely dark.
Very true.
And then on the sides you do not see anything, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a driver, but still I am very conscious about how this ensures road safety.
Yeah.
So it's like very, very multi-layered that needs to be addressed in order for us to have safety on the roads.
Yeah.
And we are not doing collectively all of the above.
Collectively, no. And then, the overtaking is an issue, honey. When they overtake me, you don't want to overtake me. Yeah, don't overtake me, I drive slow. Me the right so. Right, so me the drive because
and then people say, must be a woman driving.
And I don't care. Because I don't want to say, but I get home from point A to point B safely and back home to C. Okay?
That's very important.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I know they overtake and I don't want to overtake me. You know what I mean? I
Yes.
just slow down. I keep to my lane.
So with that, we come to the end of our couch talk. We want to say thank you so much for your contribution, for the friends that are watching via Facebook
Yeah,
Live.
and all our Sunup family.
Very, very rich contributions. And again, we hope that what we share is great conversation starters in your community spaces. Definitely things that require your concern and action and conversations, especially as regards to accountability of how our taxpayers' money is getting used within government spaces, and I
Yeah.
think that's very, very important. So let's see how the government responds to the request from the leader of the opposition to request
Yeah.
to the Freedom of Information Act to know how these contracts were given to the Miras. Also to know, we're going to be following up on the story of the allegations of the Deputy Chief Forest Officer.
Yes. That's going
As
to
his
be.
involvement in the shareholder of
Yeah.
Selva Conservation Limited.
Yeah, and also the
Hot.
custom officers
And the
getting,
customs officers'
transferred.
injunction.
So we'll just continue to update you guys
Yeah.
the more information that we get. But thank you again, like Kevin said, for being in this discussion with us this morning. Our Sunup
Yeah.
family in the chat. On a heated, I love it,
I love it. Yes.
and everyone tuning in at home as
Yeah,
well.
transfer the action out there, in
Yeah.
a positive way. But
Yeah.
folks, we have our beautiful sunrise to share with you as we
Yes,
wrap up our
it's
couch talk.
so beautiful, by the way. Absolutely love it.
Somebody from a plane. Oh, let's manifest plane rides
Yeah,
in the new year.
manifestation. Sprinkling all the
We're
good.
playing rides.
Sprinkle to me now.
Sprinkle it to you. Yeah,
Where
well,
is that?
folks, we're going to
That's
go
beautiful.
into our first commercial break. When we're back, we have
It was sent by Mr. Kenrick Martinez Sr.
Kenrick
Thank you.
Martinez Sr. Thank you so
Kenrick.
much for having us
Yes,
in mind
thank
while you
you.
travel. Yeah. So
Beautiful
first commercial
sunrise.
break. When we're back, we have great stuff waiting for you on Sun Up on 7. Stay tuned.
At RF&G Insurance, we're committed to safeguarding what matters most to you, offering coverage mile after mile. Our offices and agents located across Belize ensure that you are protected. Secure your property with RF&G Householders Comprehensive Policy. From your home to your belongings, we offer protection so you can enjoy life to the fullest. For more information on your coverage options, contact our team of experts today or visit your local agents. We'll be ready to assist. Don't forget, it pays to get it right with RF&G Insurance, a Rowe Group company.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning,
of
the
Northern
2023
Lagoon in the
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Shiri Kelso,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight.
we've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craft.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss. Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
The roads of Belize connect us all. Riders, drivers, families, friends. Every day begins with a little routine and the confidence that life's journeys are protected. From school drop-off through the daily grind and everything in between, each with different roads ahead, yet one common goal: to arrive safely. Atlantic Insurance stands with Belize's riders and motorists with affordable protection, support, and peace of mind for the journey ahead. Expected.
The next station is not just a place, it's the vacation capital of the world, the Mexican Caribbean. Do you know why we are the capital of vacations? Because no other place on Earth brings together so many ways to vacation in one single destination. From rest to adventure. From nature to culture. From luxury to freedom. Every vacation imaginable, except snow, and we plan to keep it that way. Mexican Caribbean, the vacation capital.
Got it. Muy buenos dias, beautiful Sunup on 7 family. Welcome back to your Wednesday episode. Thank you so much for the company you make Miriam and I, wherever you're watching us from, your Facebook, YouTube, or cable TV. We're very excited to have you with us. Move on to our first conversation. We're going to be getting a recap of the Belize City Defenders, how it's been, during the game, but also Friday's the playoff. The playoffs are already here, but Friday they have a very, very important match. And we're going to talk about why is this game going to be important. Giving us all these details, we're joined by John Marston Jr., promoter of the Belize City Defenders. John. No, I said Jordan. John, good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing today? How's your energy level?
Yeah.
1 to
1
10.
to 10.
I'm about 9.
Okay.
All right. Is it because you're anticipating this Friday game?
It is. Very, very excited.
Yeah.
Want to get this over with, done it there.
John, who did you bring with us? Who did you bring with you today?
Yeah.
So we brought first the captain of the Belize City Defenders, Nigel Jones. To my left, Bobby Williams, aka Burner Boy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I can see
And
it.
then
I can see it.
behind me is the birthday guy. His birthday is actually today, so
Happy birthday.
we have an early start to his birthday.
All right,
It's
happy birthday.
AJ Ajangagwe.
So he gets to dance today on.
Yeah, he gets to
Yes.
dance today.
He's like, no, I'm not. Oh, happy birthday.
But yes, so they're 1/3 of the Belize City Defenders. We've been on a 11-game win streak. Thankfully, they put it together. We started slow. We pick it up and we just to keep the momentum.
Yeah.
And like you said, Friday is our closeout game. We're in a playoff series against the San Pedro Tiger Sharks, one of the most known franchises in basketball in Belize. They have championship pedigree. They hold one thing over us, that they've won championships and we haven't.
Okay.
So we take that personal when they tell we that. So we want to prove them. They might win a championship, but not this year. It's a full year. And we're going to bump them out Friday night. Ask the Belize City people come out. We need that crowd. I mean, we've always had... One thing, Defenders fans, they're loyal. More loyal than Knicks fans.
Wow, really? You got to say that?
Wow, he looked at you, Miriam.
Oh, yeah, kind of trying to get me riled up.
Because when I call, are you Spurs or Knicks? No, man. You don't do that.
Clearly, y'all know what kind of fan I am.
Well, but it's so great to hear that for the past 11 games, y'all have been winning, which is
Correct.
good. You know,
Yeah.
you started a bit slow, but
Yeah.
then you've been keeping the momentum.
Well, we started with a total different team, but you can make adjustments to the first 3 games, and after the second game, we lost our second game back to back. We heard the little murmurs. We went back to the drawing board quickly, and we said, we had the opportunity to sign Bobby, we had the opportunity to sign AJ, and we felt that was two of the key missing pieces that we needed. And since then, they've just helped us enormously and helped we continue winning our winning ways.
I love that.
But yeah, so Friday is
Friday's
a
the
very,
match.
very important game. We need the fans to come out, and we're going to do a lot of... I've called everyone that I know. Yo, I needed to donate something to the game I could give away. So the giveaway extravaganza for the family.
Okay.
So they give away overnight stays to resorts. So they give away cash. Where they give away gift certificates. Where they give away cell phones. Where they give away a lot of other stuff. Bar tabs, entrances to our after party.
Merch.
Merch.
Yeah.
The merch that we're showing will all be available at the game. If you want to purchase it ahead, you can purchase it. You can hit me up at 622-9754. We have everything readily available. So you can get your stuff ahead of time. You want your t-shirts. The only thing where we don't have readily available are the replica jerseys. Those we have to pre-order those.
Okay.
So they normally take between a week and a half to make.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like my team very much in tune and intact. I know what we want to do. We have our goal. We keep reminding ourselves nightly about what our goal is.
Yeah.
So.
Very good. Thank you for giving us,
a good
recap of where we are now, Belize City Defenders, the logistics of Friday's game, also how can people show up, where can they get their merch and all merch that is available. That's very good to know, because it's important for people to come out and support the team.
All right.
Yeah.
But let's get a feel about how it's been over the last games, Miriam. So let's talk to the players.
Yeah, so we're bringing the players in. I want to ask Mr. Jones, the captain.
Mr. Jones.
How are you? Yeah, I mean, that's his name.
Yeah.
How are you getting these guys prepared for games? As you've had these consecutive wins, what is the process to have that winning mindset?
Well, personally, I just try to pride myself in just keeping the guys understanding that it's just one game at a time. Sometimes, even with it being such a short season, we've won some games in a row, and people tend to lose their minds and stuff like that when things like that happen, because once you've won 6, 7 in a row, 8 in a row, everybody feels like they're on top of the world, and you feel like you're untouchable. You can do whatever, but that's something that we pride ourselves on not doing. It's one at a time. We win, we go back to the drawing board the following week. Start over from scratch. Monday through Thursday, we practice hard every day, prepare ourselves, get ready for the next game coming up. Next team we face, we take care of our business, do what we have to do, and it's next game after that. So we just try to try not to get too high, not too low, just stay even keel and just handle our business. So the main thing for us is just staying where we are, staying together, and just figuring it out one game at a time.
I like that.
That's a great mentality. You know, like take it as it comes. You know, every day put your best out there, and you can see the outcomes of that. How does that make you feel about Friday's game?
I'm excited. For everybody that knows, I've been with Defenders from the time they first entered the league. So if anybody wants this as bad as anybody, it would be me. So
I can see that. Yeah.
I've heard all the talking, all the naysayers, everything about Defenders. So for us, we just want to finish the job right here and advance to the finals, and then we'll take it from there and do what we need to do from that point going forward. So I'm excited. I'm ready to play. I know my guys are ready to play. We know that they're coming because they're going to be hungry and not want us to just win and just be out like that. So we know it's going to be a fight, but we're ready to fight with anybody. So not physically, but
we get it.
Yeah, competitively, yes.
Yes.
And then I want to bring in the other two players as well. We have Mr. Burner Boy, and then we have the birthday boy.
It's
But no. I wanted to know, your captain just talked about the mindset, but, what are some of the challenges you faced, throughout this whole time period?
I'll say, every team has challenges. It's just about, every team has challenges, but we're winning. We're figuring out how to deal with those, the highs and lows, and also learn how to, from these wins, how to learn from it. Because usually when you win, you like you said, you feel high and mighty. Usually that's how teams go, but we take it one game at a time, and then just go about it from there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, John, it was really good to hear that, John was saying you were like an integral part in these wins that you've been having so far.
Yeah.
What is it like, if you would describe yourself, and what is it about you that you're bringing into this energy that is contributing to those wins? What is that? It's a deep question.
I'll just say, I'm a basketball player, so I bring whatever the team needs. Every game might be different, but what they brought me here to do my job. I do the role the best I can, and then also make adjustments in the game depending on how they're guarding me.
Yeah. Yeah, most people don't know that sports.
I would say his
about the
energy, though.
mentality.
His energy is catching. Right? He doesn't stop running. That's what we love about him. He just runs. So if you have to guard him, you're gonna do a lot of track and field that day.
Okay.
He just keeps running.
The endurance is
You
there.
gotta keep up with that.
Miriam?
And you wanted to add?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. What would you like for you to add, maybe some of the challenges that you face or what you feel like you bring to the team and things like that?
I think the hardest things in life or the most valuable things in life are gonna come with a challenge. Nothing's gonna be easy. So I feel like winning a championship is one of the hardest things you can do as a sports team. And we're facing the challenges head on as a team, and I think we're doing very good at facing adversity. And I think we'll show out on Friday. We'll show out for the rest of the season, and we'll be back on the show to say some good news to you guys.
Okay.
What message do you have for the fans that are tuning into this conversation?
Yeah, they're looking forward to the game.
Just stay ready, stay patient with us, keep supporting us. We need all the support we can get, and just know that we're gonna make you guys happy in a couple weeks.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then this is just like a random question because I always like to ask. So you guys are import players, Birthday Boy and Burner Boy.
Yes, ma'am.
The people are probably listening like, who Burner Boy? What's your
Me
favorite
too.
thing about Belize besides the food? Why you guys look at each other like that? Okay, next question.
What's your favorite thing?
So besides the food?
Yeah.
Because the food's amazing, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
food's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, the food's amazing. You want to go first?
Coconut water.
Coconut water.
Yeah, nice.
It's
Fresh
different
coconut
from
water.
from the, yeah. It's not, but yeah, it's fresh.
I like the people and the culture, to be honest. Very welcoming and warm society, in my opinion.
Okay, wanna cut out Creole?
I can understand it.
Okay. You could talk Creole. Wanna one line?
I think you can understand, right, AJ?
I understand a little
Yeah,
bit.
you can.
At first, now when I first came here, John was, I was in the car with John. He was saying something on the phone. I was like, "What are you speaking?"
You talk Creole, broad Creole. Don't worry, you're gonna learn. Well, you guys, the mindset is there, John. They're ready for Friday. The excitement is there. Tell people again, where can they get tickets? What to look forward to at the game? All the prizes that they can win. Kind of like, like sell them
Sell it?
on it.
All right. So the game happens on Friday. Tip-off time is 9 p.m., but we begin at 8:45. We begin the national anthem. We begin the introductions. We encourage people to come out for the introductions. We try to give it a feel, sort of like the NBA, but not as excessive as the NBA, but we give it some kind of feel that you know that you're in an arena.
Yeah.
With excitement. I try to make sure that the entrances for the guys are exciting so they get the energy up from the start. The first 100 kids that enter will be greeted by Chester the Cheetah with a bag of Lay's chips.
Goodies. Oh, nice.
Right, so we're giving away chips to the kids, the first 100 kids that come in. The first 100 fans that come in VIP, they receive merch, the little Bam Bams. We're going to be giving those away, so we need them to distract the players from shooting. Okay. They'll have a number of merch around that you can grab one, you can ask for one. So it's a first come, first serve basis, so we encourage people to come early. You'll have big heads of the players around. You'll have lots to take pictures with. Get to meet the players there right after the game. You could hang out. You could get to meet them. You get to take pictures with them. These guys are very friendly. They're not going to have stush. That means personal, AJ.
Yeah, stush means like.
Not bougie.
Yeah,
He's like, okay, yeah, put that in a dictionary. I'm not gonna remember.
But yeah, so it's a fun event for the family. It's not only for people that love basketball. It's for people that want fun. Yeah. Our host of the game is very funny. He always finds a way to entertain you. I was telling Dala yesterday that he and Wagi will have a dance off. He says he's going to start to soup up his body so he can get down. So we'll have a dance off between Wagi and DJ Dala. Right?
Wow, okay.
Wagi is our host. Dala is the host for the league. So it's a fun event. Bring out your kids. Come out early. Support. Bring out the horns. We have the first 100 people get horns as well. First, the 100 defenders fan get horns because we can't entertain the Tiger Sharks crowd, right? And when we're done,
Right, of course we can't.
we'll try to figure out a way how we could get the fresh panades in and the thing. How we make panades out of the sharks. And, we'll celebrate. And we're one step closer to our main goal, which is winning the championship for Belize City, defenders fans. And like Bobby said, hopefully with the back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It brings some good news that we sit down with for a friend in the middle there. And he's shiny friend,
And bring the champagne too.
That we definitely not miss that.
Yes.
We definitely not miss that.
We're better member Sunup on 7. That's what I have to say.
Yeah, man, definitely. Again, we have a thank you, guys, for always having us stable. Years, Channel 7 has been helping us get the word out to fans, telling, thank you for everything. And just saying, if the defenders would to lose Friday night, the third and decisive game would be on Sunday. Right? So that's if we lose. So we're not going to lose. I just tell them no, we're not going to lose. But if something happen, we lose.
If something happen, right.
Then Sunday we're back at the Civic Center.
It's not.
And we are beating Sunday then, right? But we're not going to lose, right? We're not going to lose.
like
Just
that.
saying, we're not losing.
Thank you so much, John. As we wrap up this conversation, the viewers are asking for the captain to share a message to the team that they're going to be going against on Friday.
Oh, Lord.
The team?
Yeah. So
Stalkers and
well, look, I ain't going to big up none of that. Defender fans, make sure you guys come out Friday. Me and my fellow teammates, we're going to make sure we handle business. We're going to make sure we advance to these finals, and we're going to do everything we can to bring a championship back to Belize City. So that's
very
all I
good.
gotta
Very
say.
good.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
really what
I just want to say that although we're on an 11-game win streak, personally to the team, to the management, to the coaches, they have not played to their best ability. Right? So, yes, we are winning, but we haven't played to the best that they should be playing.
All right.
Right? And we keep reminding them, every week we got a meeting, we are a meeting team. Every week we got a meeting, we reel up, we cuss up, we just try instilling and then, although we're winning, we're not the best version of ourselves yet. Right? And we just wait until the team put it fully together, because if they fully together, I tell you, we got the Knicks scene at 4.
Well, the Knicks won, so bow, bow. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Thanks, John, and thank you guys. Good luck for Friday. Again, folks, that's this Friday at 8 p.m.
8:45.
8:45, excuse me, 8:45 at the Civic Center. The Defenders will be defending their title of 11 games won so far, and they will continue to win. They are professing. And we hope to see you guys come out and support. And support with what they're doing. So yeah, thanks once again, guys.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
And stay tuned. We have more dynamic conversations coming up. Stay tuned.
At RF&G Insurance, we're committed to safeguarding what matters most to you, offering coverage mile after mile. Our offices and agents located across Belize ensure that you are protected. Secure your property with RF&G Householders Comprehensive Policy. From your home to your belongings, we offer protection so you can enjoy life to the fullest. For more information on your coverage options, contact our team of experts today or visit your local agents. We'll be ready to assist. Don't forget, it pays to get it right with RF&G Insurance, a Road Group company.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
These charter mints aren't
We're navigating along the coast.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Sherry Kelso,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craig.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
These charter mints aren't from
We're
an
navigating along the coastline.
This morning,
of
the
northern
2023
lagoon in the
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Shireen Halsell,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craft.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to your Wednesday episode. I hope that you're excited about our next conversation because Magazine Dental Academy is here to share some exciting news. And joining us on our couch, we have Dr. Osbert Usher, founder and president of Magazine Dental Academy, joining us. Dr. Usher, good morning.
Good morning.
We like to do a check-in on energy levels. How is your energy level today?
11.
11. What?
Wow, your first 11 today.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. Next to you, we're joined by Ms. Isabel Bennett Moody, Dean of MDA. Ms. Isabel, good morning.
Good morning.
How is your energy level today?
I would say 11 too. 'Cause it's
11
been
also. Okay, it's contagious. I
Yes.
agree. You know, good energy levels is always contagious.
Definite.
So definitely, that's exciting. Also, by Ms. Karen Simplest joining us today. Hi, Ms.
Yes.
Karen. How are you? You moved
I'm
from
great.
Facebook Live to our couch. That's exciting.
That was fast.
Very fast, yes.
Your energy
I think I'm at 12.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. You're ready to
We know
dance.
why.
No.
I'm ready to dance.
You're ready to dance?
Yeah.
Okay, because we're discussing launch of MDA and all of these things, so we deserve to dance after this
Celebrate.
conversation, yeah?
Big celebration.
All right. We're here. So, Dr. Usher, let's get started with you. You've been on the couch before to talk about, you know, the inception and the thought process of Magazine Dental Academy. But for the folks that missed that conversation, can you give us, you know, a brief, you know, story as to like what this made you decide, let's open Magazine Dental Academy?
Yeah, Magazine Dental Academy, its inception started about 2.5 years ago, where after having been in dentistry some 42 years,
Wow.
42
I've realized that, you know what, our oral health situation in Belize isn't the best. And there's statistics of that. Like the World Health Organization talks about there's only 1.4 dentists to 10,000 population in Belize. Ideal globally is one dentist to 3,500 individuals.
Wow.
So we can see that association. And with that experience of that 42 years, we have noted that we do have a lot of dental problem in Belize. Cavities and periodontal or gum disease, which are the two major diseases worldwide. So Magazine Dental is geared towards at least one of them, specifically the gum disease. And certainly we'll be not only overlooking caries, so cavities, but we'll be dealing with that likewise.
Okay.
So it's imperative that there is such an organization, an educational facility that would deal with such widespread oral disease that are negatively impacting our Belizean population.
Sounds like this is an academy that's preparing warriors to go out there to like fight like all these dental conditions that
we're
we're
ready.
going through. Yeah,
We're ready.
I love that. Which, as you mentioned, you know, it's very like I did not know those statistics, so it's very concerning, and we can see why. You know, like we have the level of conditions that need to get addressed. So, and it's because of like very few dental healthcare providers. No?
Well, if you think about the 1.4 to 10,000 individuals, that's very minimal.
Yeah.
Right? Like I said, the ideal is 1 to 3,500 individuals.
Bearing in mind, we only have 79 dentists registered in Belize.
And that's registered, not
Yeah.
practicing.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Our population is?
400,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that regard, Ms. Isabel, what is the vision of Magazine Dental Academy, and how do you plan to impact Belize?
So Dr. Usher birthed the whole concept of Magazine Dental based on his experience. So my responsibility is to be able to bring this vision to reality. And my role as the dean is definitely to ensure that we have a robust curriculum. In addition to having a robust curriculum, is to ensure that our institution is accredited. At this point in time, we are open to applications, and that application is online, Magazine Dental Academy. .edu.bz. We can be reached at 656-0967 as one of our office numbers for information. Yeah. And when students apply, they will definitely have an exciting experience because the facility is very much equipped with state-of-the-art equipment. You just to be able to be there and just to take a quick tour, you can see that there was much investment in the institution. No? But at the same time, students can look forward to having 2 semesters, which is 16 weeks of a rounded approach to dental hygiene and an 8 weeks internship in different facilities in the country. And so it will be an exciting journey. I come to the institution with 29 years of experience in nursing. And as an educator, I'm putting in the facilities and the infrastructure in the facilities, I should say, to be able to deliver a well-rounded, robust program.
I'm curious, Ms. Isabel, what gets you most excited about being a dean and saying we are officially ready for applications to be submitted?
Actually, to be honest, it's the projects and the presentations that the students will be delivering because I can see them moving from not knowing anything about being a dental hygienist and then just holding their hands, walking them through the curriculum and through the program, and then being able to see them in 6 weeks or in 32 weeks being there presenting to the public how to take care of their teeth, how to brush, how to floss, and everything else that has to do with the oral cavity. So I'm excited about that because it's like giving birth to a new, it's actually giving birth to a new set of dental professionals in the country. So that's exciting.
I can see that, yes.
Yeah, definitely. And I wanted to bring in Ms. Karen Simplis in the conversation. As a board member, you know, what made you join the Magazine Dental Academy as far as, you know, seeing it as being important? You know, what was your, you know, inspiration for that?
Well, 2.5 years ago, I sat with Dr. Usher, and he was telling me about this idea, this dream, this vision. And he said, Karen, I think that you can join me. I think you can contribute. And I said, of course. And when we did a little research on dental hygienists and the importance, looking at what World Health Organization talks about, and I said, as a social worker, I can contribute so much. Looking at the niche between social work and dental hygiene. Because as social workers, we look at the holistic part of a person. And anybody who is or has any sort of dental hygiene problem will definitely have some sort of emotional, psychological, social, financial, physical. These attributes will be affected. When we look at say for instance, a child who doesn't have any front teeth.
Yeah.
Do you see them covering their face? What does that say to you? That child self-esteem or this child is ashamed. When you see an adult or when you hear an adult saying that they have toothache, have you heard them say, oh, it's easy, it's not too painful, I can live with toothache for 2-3 days? They want to rush to the dentist. They call the dentist, I have an emergency, I want you to see me now. This is affecting this person psychologically, emotionally, physically, because probably their jaw is swollen and so forth. Financially, because sometimes they have to be out of work for a few days. So it is important that when I did some studies or some research, I said, yes, this is a niche for me as a social worker and as a lecturer to come on board and join Dr. Usher.
I love it. Yes.
Co-founder.
I'd like to contribute something here that is very important, especially as it in respect to the curriculum. We will be ensuring that our students begin to understand the connection between the oral cavity and the rest of your body. Gum disease is the second largest disease that impacts the world. We have at least 6 billion people with gum disease, some level of gum disease. And with gum disease, if we note the mouth, the gums, they're coral pink normally, depends upon our ethnicity. But there's lots of blood supply. When we have gum problems, we brush our teeth, the gums bleed. If the gums are bleeding, we can certainly accept the aspect that it will enter blood vessels. And there's lots of microorganisms within our mouth. Millions and millions of microorganisms within our mouth. And these microorganisms entering these blood vessels can eventually travel to different parts of our body. And this is why gum disease affects the entirety of the body in certain ways, like cardiovascular diseases, kidney diseases, dementia. It has found within the brain microorganisms that are normally inhabiting the mouth. We have found them in the brain.
Wow.
There's microorganisms that are found on breast tissues because these microorganisms travel through the blood vessels them and eventually end up in areas like the lungs, the heart, the kidneys. Dementia, Alzheimer's are associated with oral diseases and most commonly to gum disease. And this is what we'll be focusing on with these students, that they know the relationship between the oral cavity and the rest of the body, how to protect, how to prevent this from happening. If we can prevent the aspect, the onset of non-communicable diseases, like I've mentioned, cardiovascular disease, kidney disease, respiratory disease, even complication in pregnancies, low birth rate. We can mitigate the problems that are happening in Belize. We have a lot of diabetes, we'll have a lot of cardiovascular disease, kidney diseases in Belize. And these things are attributed to the oral cavity.
Wow.
And oftentimes, because the onset of a problem in the mouth does not happen 2 weeks from now or 5 years or 5 weeks from now, they happen probably 10, 15, 20 years from now. Then we have lost that association. And when it is lost, then we don't think about the oral cavity. And it's so easy to prevent these things from happening. Imagine the amount of work days that are lost because of oral problem. The social issues that comes along with not having teeth.
Yeah.
Gum disease is one of the primary causes of loss of adult teeth.
Wow.
And when we have that, think about the social issues.
Yeah.
So it's very important that we try to emphasize that with our students and to the entire population.
Yeah, I like that so much. I feel like it's very rare that we have conversations around dental hygiene or dentistry where we've gone in depth as what you did just now to realize how critical that is and how much of an indicator that is overall our well-being, not just like physically, but in our surroundings too. So thank you so much. It was very enlightening. While you were saying that, I reflect when I was working at the HIV center, and one of the spaces that the oral cavity would be one of the first places that were being looked, right? Because it's a sign of your weak immune system because you have oral candidiasis.
Yeah.
So like it's very, very critical, for us to be able to like do a proper evaluation, of oral hygiene and providing these services. So this makes Magazine Dental Academy very exciting, right? Because we're going to be out there to prepare to meet the needs of our Belizeans.
Yeah.
Right? So, Dr. Usher, what message do you have to share for your future students?
Yeah.
Well, when they enter the facilities of Magazine Dental Academy, they will be amazed at their surroundings.
I love that.
We have every possible facility for them to be educated in a systematic way in which they will learn embryology from the inception of the teeth, the growth of the teeth, the formation of the gums, the formation of the teeth, the oral cavity, and then we go down into the microscopic aspect of microorganisms within the mouth.
Yeah.
We will show them, we will teach them, we will have them having practical skills in doing proper oral hygiene in the mouth, cleaning their teeth, how to brush their teeth, things that they need to eat to ensure that we can minimize these problems. They will be practicing on themselves initially, well, on models initially, then on themselves, and then we'll be having students from high school that will be coming in and they'll be doing practice work with them, supervised practice work. And then eventually, after we know that they are sufficiently capable of doing all these things, we will then send them out on an 8-week internship, practicum, where they'll be going with other dentists that have accepted that they'll have these students come in there supervised, and after they're given a positive grade, then we go to our graduation. Then we will send them out, and they will only be able to work under the supervisions of dentists. And eventually, if legislation comes whereby they will be allowed to work by themselves, but that will come with time.
Wow. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the first graduation set. That's going to be very, very exciting and word of a celebration. But it's also great to hear what you've shared in terms of like, you already have other dentists that are on board with you to provide a space for them to go and practice, connect. So it's really like, you can tell that there is the need for what Magazine Dental Academy will provide.
Yeah.
So it's really, really, really great.
We do have the Dental Society of Belize, the Medical Council of Belize, the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Health.
Congratulations.
Back in this.
Wow.
I love that.
That's great.
Karen, you want to say something?
Yes, I also want to share that most of the lecturers are dentists.
Oh, wow.
So we are all on board for this. We're looking forward to the opening next week.
Yeah.
The opening is next week.
Yeah, because the
inauguration.
Inauguration.
The
All right.
inauguration.
Yeah.
And you all are invited.
Okay. No, I wanted to ask for someone listening who's like, they're really getting inspired by this and they want to join the academy. How can they do so? And is there a deadline?
Yes, so the application is online, again, at magazinedentalacademy.edu.bz. The application is open and we're not closing applications within the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
So,
admissions
yes.
So it's open
And it's an easy process. Most of the applicants that are in says the application process is quite speedy and quite efficient. So they can.
What are the
apply.
requirements for registration? Is there a registration
So,
fee?
Yes. So the the application fee is $50, and that can be paid online as well.
And the requirements?
The requirements, the student has to have a biology background, and understandably why, because they have to come with knowledge of the human body, all right? And again, the focus would be on the teeth, the head, the neck, etc. In addition to biology, the student, of course, would have had to graduate from high school. So they can come directly from high school into our program.
Okay.
And what I would always want to emphasize and have been emphasizing as the dean is that once you have completed this program, you can actually go on to do a bachelor's as a dental hygienist all the way to a master's and a PhD. So Magazine Dental is setting up the education pathway, the career pathway for individuals to actually trailblaze so that we can have a dental hygienist who is a PhD person in Belize to be able to help to address the impact that we're having with non-communicable diseases.
Yeah.
So it's very much trailblazing, as I said, but very much needed in our country.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we're having the dean of the educational dean of the Faculty of Dentistry in San Carlos University participating in our inauguration as a support for this educational program.
I love that. Wow. You've done your homework
Yes.
well, Dr. Usher, your due diligence in order to create this amazing endeavor. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So next week is the launch.
Yes.
Okay. People are invited to come. You know, prospect students are invited to come.
Yes, we
Check it
actually
out.
they have been invited.
Very good. Very good.
Family and everything.
Okay.
That's amazing. And one final question as we start to wrap up. I know that you mentioned, I mean, I can feel your passion for spreading the word for, you know, not just being a dentist and being a professional, but spreading the word for everyone to get on board with oral hygiene and, you know, and it being connected to so many other issues that you would never think of.
Yeah.
And I think last time you were on the show, you gave tips about how to brush the proper way. Some people don't know that. So for the people who, you know, missed that show, you know, talking about brushing the proper way, what are some other tips besides that, you know, brushing, flossing? Because I think people just give a child a toothbrush and go brush your teeth. You're not taught, like, literally how to brush and how you actually have to clean where the gum and the teeth meet. Like, that's where all the things can get stuck and all of that, you know, the problems with that. So what are some other tips that you could share to as well, besides just the regular brushing and flossing, that everybody could do, not a lot of expense, you know?
Well, one of the things we need to curtail our habits a lot.
What habit?
Habits like, yeah, and it's a habit that comes with everybody. We see a piece of or a meat pie there. Wow. Yeah, let me try that. And yeah, we try that meat pie and then, yeah, we don't brush. Until 12 noon when there's lunchtime, we will have our lunch and then we go and brush and hopefully brush in the proper way. But if we don't eat between meals, then we're minimizing that aspect. If we avoid that sweet potato pun that is there, we can avoid that aspect.
Yeah.
I normally say to my patient, if you want to eat everything every 15 minutes, you know what? Keep a toothbrush with you. Keep a toothbrush with you.
Yeah.
And it's so easy. I could have a toothbrush here in my pocket without anybody seeing it. There's traveling toothbrushes that folds up and you know what? You can brush your teeth. Even if you just rinse with just water, it minimizes the aspect of food particles being on your teeth. And if we have food particles in the mouth, it attracts these millions and millions of microorganisms that live within our mouth. These are the ones that causes our problem. And oftentimes people say, you know what, if I just put some mouthwash in my mouth, I'll kill them. But then if we disrupt that balance of microorganisms within our mouth, there's a natural, good microflora within our mouth that is balanced. But if we create an imbalance between those microorganisms, then we end up with problems.
With the mouthwash, you're
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
So the mouthwash is
It's
like.
best just to
See,
use
he
water.
spoke about Candida albicans.
Yeah.
Mouthwashes does not kill Candida albicans.
So I should use like mouthwash
Just
once
water.
a day?
Well, you know what? I see it diluted once or twice every week.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
People they mouthwash every morning, every night.
Yes.
Everything
You know, I have
gargle.
patients coming into my clinic with
Oh,
problematic gums. I mean, serious gum problems. And I look at them and say, wow. Hey, and then, you know what? They end up telling you, I brush every day. But then you look at it and no, this is not happening. And what are you doing? And they take out of their pocket a little box, a bottle of mouthwash.
So they
See,
rinse.
and I rinse every time, and my mouth still smells horrible.
Oh, so that's what's disrupting the natural.
Yeah.
That's disrupt the natural microflora within our mouth.
Oh.
And Candida albicans, I guess we all know, it smells.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not only Candida albicans. I'm just using that as an example. There's millions and millions of different microorganisms within our mouth that these mouthwashes are bacteriostatic. They're bactericidal. See, bacteria, they only kill
Bacteria.
mainly bacteria. And there's lots of different microorganisms within our mouth. And there's the amount of microorganisms within our mouth are mostly bacteria. And if we disrupt that bacteria quantity as it relates to the other microorganisms, we disrupt the microflora. And when we have that imbalance,
Then
we have problems.
wow. You would never think that, right? No one would ever think that. Like you think you brush your teeth.
Well, not
and
even
see and mouthwash.
the manufacturers of the mouthwash tell you that. They tell you that it kills 99.99% of
It's always
bacteria.
Yes. Yeah, and you're like, I need to get rid of this bacteria.
And so
It's horrible.
Yeah.
the dental hygienist now comes into play now because
Yeah.
everything that Dr. Usher is explaining, they will be explaining and educating the general public. So there will be more persons on the ground educating our Belizean people on
Yeah.
how to do mouth care.
Yeah, well, thank you all so much.
Such an enlightening and educative
this-
conversation.
We have to
What's
come
more-
back, right?
Yes, you do, you do,
Yeah.
you do. And we look forward to the
Yeah.
graduation, manifesting that one
Yes,
time.
of course. Yes.
The inauguration
Plans of
is
our
next week, so
activities started.
congratulations on the launch of the magazine Dental Academy.
Yes.
We have one last question from our viewers and asking
Yeah,
how much is the tuition,
the tuition.
for the course?
All right, so the tuition is a little under $20,000
Okay.
For the 1 year.
Okay.
There is option for payment plan, so that
Well.
information is available at the office. They can always come in for review, and a plan can actually be established for the students.
Very well, thank
We
you.
welcome every applicant as long as they have a science background and
Okay.
graduated from high school.
And are there any scholarships that you all are doing right now, or?
We are looking into some, and so we're encouraging our applicants to come in because you may very well be that
Oh, a scholarship.
one or two lucky recipient. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
I also want to say that whenever you come to the school, you don't need no sort of books or anything. The tuition covers everything.
Okay, that's really good to know.
Everything.
Good to know.
I love
Yes.
that. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on Sunup on 7
was
to
great.
share the exciting news of Magazine Dental Academy, the launch, what the courses will look like, and how this will transform our Belize. So we're so
Yes.
grateful for that.
Yes, thank
Folks,
you.
we're going to go
Thank
into
you.
our next commercial break, and when we're back, we're warming up to our 5th anniversary special, which is taking place this Friday. So please get ready because we're going to be doing some giveaways. Stay
Giveaways.
tuned.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
The roads of Belize connect us all. Riders, drivers, families, friends. Every day begins with a little routine and the confidence that life's journeys are protected. From school drop-off through the daily grind and everything in between, each with different roads ahead, yet one common goal: to arrive safely. Atlantic Insurance stands with Belize's riders and motorists with affordable protection, support, and peace of mind for the journey ahead. For the roads we share and the lives we protect, Atlantic Insurance is by your side, insuring you from life's unexpected. Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
The next station is not just a place, it's the vacation capital of the world, the Mexican Caribbean. Do you know why we are the capital of vacations? Because no other place on earth brings together so many ways to vacation in one single destination. From rest to adventure. From nature to culture. From luxury to freedom. Every vacation imaginable, except snow, and we plan to keep it that way. Mexican Caribbean, the vacation capital.
At RF&G Insurance, we're committed to safeguarding what matters most to you, offering coverage mile after mile. Our offices and agents located across Belize ensure that you are protected. Secure your property with RF&G Householders' comprehensive policy. From your home to your belongings, we offer protection so you can enjoy life to the fullest. For more information on your coverage options, contact our team of experts today or visit your local agents. We'll be ready to assist. Don't forget, it pays to get it right with RF&G Insurance, a Road Group company.
Nando's Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
These charter means aren't
We're
coming
navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Cherie Halsell,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Adore Craft.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Welcome back to Sunup on 7. Kevin and I just finished a wonderful conversation with Dr. Usher and his Magazine Dental Academy endeavor. They will be having their opening ceremony next week, so we hope that you all will join them. And also anyone interested in the dental, the Magazine Dental Academy should definitely join because it's important. Your oral health and hygiene is extremely important, as Dr. Usher mentioned. It can affect all other parts of our health. So very important conversation we had there, Kevin. And now we're moving into giveaways.
We have giveaways because, like we said, our 5th anniversary is taking place. It's on the 21st, but Friday we're celebrating it.
Super excited.
And we're super grateful for you joining us throughout the 5 years. We want to say we're so grateful to call you Sunup on 7 family.
Yes.
We're also grateful for all our sponsors that make our giveaways special.
And possible.
And all our specials special.
Yes.
So our
thank
giveaways are courtesy of Nando's, Sancas, and NextGen. So we want to thank you all for supporting these giveaways. So how the giveaways are going to work, we're going to be asking you some questions to know how much you know about Sunup on 7.
Sunup on 7.
Going to test your loyalty.
Test your loyalty. We could test their loyalty.
And it's going to be for the folks tuned in via Facebook Live. So you're going to ask the question, and then the person that gets the right answer correct in one comment, you're going to be taking away the prize that we're giving away.
Yes, so First question. Wait,
So
we have to, what are we giving away first?
So our first giveaway is one premium sandwich maker, and it's courtesy of Nando's.
Premium sandwich maker.
Model it, yeah.
Okay, the question is, wait,
Go for
should
it.
we state the rules of how this will work? Whoever answer.
I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I had a little brain fart just now. Excuse me.
That's okay.
One.
But we can remind them if you'd like. Yes.
Yeah.
So the questions are going to be shared again here. The persons that are participating in this giveaway are via Facebook Live. So we're going to ask the question, and if you put the correct answer in one comment, you get to take away the prize.
Right, and the producers will let us know who answered first.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're all clear. All right,
all
so
clear,
the first
yeah.
question is for a premium sandwich maker, sponsored by Nando's, thank you so much, is what was Brandon's first lip sync battle song? What was Brandon's first lip sync battle song? If you can answer the first one that he did.
I remember this so well. And the reason I remember this is because, so Brandon was a bit nervous about this, right? Because we had to get him in this proper outfit. So I remember taking him to get a wig, and then I took him to my hairdresser friend for them to be able to like, fix the wig for Brandon.
Uh-huh.
And then, like he had a whole like shimmy thing on the day of the presentation.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm helping you so that you can take this giveaway.
The sandwich
and the
maker,
presentation
yeah. He's
took,
basically giving the
and the
answer.
presentation and the lip sync battle took place at Map Street.
Ah.
So if you're thinking about, finding the right answer, he had a wig on. The presentation happened at Map Street, and it was a very, very lively one.
Okay. So for anybody that's just tuning in, we are doing our giveaways. We're giving away a premium sandwich maker. And the question that you must answer correctly in order to win this sandwich maker is what was Brandon's first lip sync battle song? The first one.
All right, we're gonna move on to our next
Second.
giveaway.
Yeah.
And our next giveaway is one Dutch Lady package courtesy of Sandcast. So you got all kind of, so you got like
This bag is heavy,
what's in there, Miriam?
So
Tell
let
them.
me just take a quick peek. This bag has so you'll get a nice bag of Ovaltine. You have 2 cans of condensed milk. You have evaporated milk, and you also have cream, and you also have 2 jugs of skimmed milk as well.
Yeah, okay.
So-
So the question for this giveaway.
Do we have answers?
No, I mean, answers are coming in, but we're still waiting, and we're waiting for a control room to let us know.
Okay.
The next question is, go for it, Miriam. Do you want
Yes.
to ask?
What did the host dress as for Halloween special? So what did the host dress as for the last Halloween special? So this past
The most
Halloween
recent
special,
one, yeah.
that was Kevin and I. What did we dress as? I think that, I don't know if I'm gonna get this answer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought about this the other day, a random thought, and I was like, Kevin was a good. I was just thinking.
So so for the folks that are putting their response for the first question, put the name of the song, not the name of the song and the artist, not just the artist name. So song
Name
name
of the
and
song
artist.
and the
That's the
artist.
complete answer.
Okay.
Which is gonna be qualifying you for you to get this giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
a
to
good
help them,
description.
So to help them with the next question for your answer,
Yeah.
Miriam and I were Belizean folklores. But which specific? You have to be specific ones,
Specific
right? You
on
have to let us
which.
know which ones we were last year. That was so fun.
That was so much
Because
fun.
I am so fond of my character that I
I
was
know.
last year.
Yeah.
I identify with him so much.
I love that. I love that. Like you channeled it so well. Like some of the pictures scared me because you got really into character.
Yeah.
And then I got really into character. So stop it. So we were just like channeling like the character so much. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that was really fun. And that was our second Halloween.
yeah, because our first one together
Was when you were the prom queen.
the prom, the killer
the
prom
killer-
queen,
killer prom
and
queen.
you were the zombie with the eye
was
popping
a-
out. You were channeling like he was so, and he's like, "I'm gonna propose to you, Miriam," and I'm sitting there like, and he's like, with his eye popping out. He was so like, you were so into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
yeah,
getting
that was
answers
definitely
into.
very fun.
I know for the second question that we asked, what were Kevin and I last Halloween. you would win a Dutch Lady package courtesy of
Suncast. Yes.
So we talked about
All right, so time is going, and
Yes, so now we have to.
we are gonna announce our third giveaway, and this is 1.7 liter electric kettle, and this is courtesy of Nando's. Thank you, Nando's. And that's very cute.
It is cute. It's super cute. So if you would like to win
The question is,
this electric kettle, yes, the question.
who performed for our Carnival special in 2025?
Ooh, only a true Sunup fan will know.
That was last year. Who performed for our Carnival special last year?
Whew. Who performed for our Carnival special last year?
You want to help them with some tips?
Any tips? It was colorful and bright. Like all Carnival costumes.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't like give away too many like clues because then, you know.
It was a
maybe
woman.
Too easy. Well, yeah, it was a woman.
Yeah. Well, at least you know that never Super G.
Okay, so now you know that it's a woman and it wasn't Super G.
There we
And
go.
they were
So
colorful and
we're very kind on Sun Up on 7, you know? We just want you to take away this electric kettle. So again, we're monitoring our winners. So we gotta say that the person to take away the premium sandwich maker courtesy of Nando's is Monica Greenidge.
Monica Greenidge,
So Monica
congratulations.
Greenidge, you take away the sandwich maker.
Yes.
For the person going with, and the song was from Tina Turner.
Proud Mary.
Proud Mary.
By Tina
So,
Turner.
Brandon, that was very, very fun.
Yes.
Brandon did an excellent job with that. And then the person that won the
Dutch Lady package.
Dutch Lady package is
Sancas.
Javi Molina.
Yes.
And she is right. I was at Tata Duende last year, and Miriam was La Llorona.
La Llorona. It
that
was
very
the best. Like we channeled. You know, for the rest of the day, I kept my costume on. I was like grocery shopping. I went on the bus. People were like, I had like two different reactions, very extreme. Some were like, yay, I want to take a picture with you. Other people were like, please go away. Because I was like really into it. Like I was just like, I'm going to have this costume on.
Imagine the Llorona walking
Like I'm
into
like
the
La
e-bus.
Llorona. I went to get like a frap. And I'm just being La Llorona and being scary. And people would look at me and I would just stare at them and they were like, oh my God. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah. Okay. So
Our final question.
There you, Miriam.
Yes, La Llorona.
Oh, that
my
was
God, look
being
at
the
you and
duende. Yeah.
With the you kept flashing the 4 fingers, yeah.
Yeah.
We were like, it was intense. And I kept my veil down. And then it got really hot, so then I put the veil up, but most of the time I kept my veil. And I would just like stare at people and they were like, yeah, you're weird. I was like, that's okay,
Yes.
I'm La Llorona.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be scary.
Okay, so we're waiting for the person to take away the electric kettle. And the question is, who performed for our Carnival special in 2025?
Yeah.
And so we have one last giveaway. And this is courtesy of Next Gen. And this is 1 month Next Gen subscription. And the question is, name the past 5 World Cup winners.
That's intense. Like, can you do that?
I don't know.
I can't. I have like, no.
Who won the last one?
Wasn't it, wow, you're putting me on the spot.
I don't know. Was it Argentina?
That's what I thought it was, but I could be wrong. Anyways, like this is like for real Super World Cup fans is probably gonna get this, or because you have to name the past
I'm like,
5
that's not me.
World Cup winners. I know, right? Because we're in World Cup season. Do you have any teams that you're rooting for? Even if you don't watch, like you get into the spirit of it. It's more of like a worldly spirit. Like I'm always rooting for Brazil because I feel like they're the bigger version of us, of Belize. You know, and I'm always like, if we make it big one time, we'll be like that. You know what I mean? Like they just the way they look, the way they their culture and everything. To me, it's like when you go to Brazil, you're like, this is just a bigger version of Belize. You know,
It feels so.
it does feel like that. So I always root for Brazil every time, every World Cup. Because and they're really good. They have great players. So
They do.
yeah, but this year. I heard like certain teams are really bringing, like Mexico is bringing like the steam and bringing their A game. So we'll see, supporting our neighbors, in all good faith. But I support Brazil #1, always. Yeah, I'm a big, when it comes to the World Cup, I always support Brazil. From like day one, I was just like, well, Belize none of that, I just support Brazil.
Okay. It starts with a B.
Yeah.
And it has a Z.
It starts with a B and it has a Z. Exactly. I was like, closest thing to Belize. We're not there yet, but we will be one day. I have faith in us. I have faith in our footballers.
Very good.
They're good, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not watching the World Cup.
No, you're not? You're not watching the World
It's
Cup?
political.
It's political,
It's political.
yes.
I'm not watching it.
I know. Yes.
Yeah, but
yes,
we're not going to get into that.
No, we're not. The
Because it's
openings-
giveaway.
Yeah,
It's giveaways.
It's giveaway.
And
And,
we're in
the
a
opening
happy- in a good
ceremony was
space.
fun with Shakira and Burna Boy, and that was fun.
There
You
we
know
go.
what I mean? So you can shift to that. No, you're still like, he's like, no, not watching it. Okay. So we're waiting for our winner for that. You will win next gen, 1 month of next gen subscription. And the question was, name the past 5 World Cup winners. So we are waiting for our
I love that there are
winner.
people giving us the year and the...
Oh, wow. They're being very specific. Oh, my
I love
goodness.
that.
Oh, we were right. It was our, well, we are say right now. Well,
What?
people are putting Argentina. Remember, that was our, like,
Yeah, I
our
thought it was-
telepathic guess. Like, we were both
Yeah.
looking at each other like, Argentina won, I think, last year.
Okay, so we have the winner.
We do. We have a
So
winner.
it's Nicole Melissa. You won the 1 month next gen subscription. So we're asking if you can please send us a private message for us to have your phone number so that we can have you redeem your prize.
Yes.
For the other folks that want the Dutch lady, the
Sandwich maker,
and the kettle, you can
and
come
the
by
electric
our
kettle.
office to
Yes.
pick it up. We're open from 9 to 4:30. Come and pick it up. Bring an ID,
Yes.
or if you're gonna send somebody, send them
With
a letter and their ID
copy
for
of
them
their
to be
ID,
able to
yeah.
pick it up for you.
Yeah, but these are some great prizes. And
They're
we'll have
great
more
prizes.
to give away.
Yeah, there's tomorrow. There's more. There's
Friday.
Friday. There's gonna be more. Tomorrow's Friday's in 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, what I heard is that there's a fridge. Wow. So, I'm sure you want to tune in for Friday's special. Also, like Baby Beef and Brandon Spice are gonna be getting over their beef. We're
They're
gonna
gonna
see
be
how that
getting over
goes.
it.
Yeah, and Renata called me an instigator.
Oh, why?
Yeah, so like I am just like
Here.
just supporting, Like Courtney was
Yeah.
here and I am like, well, I want to support Courtney. I think if Brandon was here, I would support Brandon too, I'm just like
And she's like, you're instigating.
I'm instigating. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm just a supporter of like
You're just a supporter.
Y'all do oh, you have to pick a side.
Yeah, right. So you're saying like you're a supporter of the violence happening between them. Because basically you're just like, well, Courtney's saying this about Brandon. Brandon, you're saying about, I support you. It's like you support the violence.
Uno deal with
That's
Uno.
like, yeah, exactly.
I'm just gonna be a
I don't like
spectator.
it.
But if you were to choose a side,
I don't want to choose a side because I don't want to get involved. I'm just kind of like,
will
don't do
Victor
that,
say you have to
guys.
choose a side?
I have to choose a side? No. No, I'm not choosing a side because why are we choosing violence? Why are we arguing? It's like, come on, guys. Kind of really got in like last week and the week before. I was like, well, calm down. Anyway, so as we start to wrap up our show, Kevin,
Yeah,
we
let's
have
do
to
that.
say thank you to all our guests. And I didn't get a chance to share my Wellness Wednesday update, but just remember to take a breath, take a pause whenever you need to. And that helps to reset the breath cycle in the body and calm the nervous system down. If you have a calm nervous system, you're much more likely to handle things in a calm manner and not be so reactive. So, with that being said, we have to thank the Mr. John Marston and the Belize City Defenders and the basketball players that came with him today, telling us about their game that's happening this Friday at the Civic Center. It starts at 8:45 p.m. And there will be a lot of giveaways. And the defenders are asking for the Belize City crowd to come out and, cheer them on, cheer on them defending their title. No games lost so far,
Yeah.
11 games. So we'll see what happens Friday. And then we also, of course, we had an amazing conversation with Dr. Osbert Usher of Magazine Dental Academy, discussing their dental academy and the importance of it and the importance of oral hygiene. And just small tips that you can do to help, keep that going, which is just rinsing the mouth or brushing the teeth after a meal, not waiting to do so, which we usually don't think about. What's so funny, Kevin? Tell me.
They're not letting me slide with this instigator thing.
Oh,
And
gosh,
it's a
they're
Gemini
making-
thing.
Oh.
It's probably a Gemini thing,
Because they say that Geminis are two-faced.
We have more than two faces, we have
Oh,
to say. Yeah.
okay.
So thank you for supporting us all along this 5 years.
Yeah.
But folks, thank you so much for tuning in today. It was really great sharing the space with you, Miriam.
Yes.
Sharing the space with you that are tuning in. I look forward to us being together on Friday.
Yes, we'll be
We're
together
celebrating
Friday.
5 years of being on Sunup on 7.
Amazing.
Quite a milestone, quite a
Yeah.
growth on everyone. The TV show in itself, us as hosts, we've grown, the team has grown. So I'm really grateful to be able to celebrate that. And I feel really special that I'm able to celebrate my birthday once more on Sunup on 7, on set, and, celebrate the beauty of being 5 years in this space. So Friday, we're going to have a fabulous time.
A fabulous, fun Friday.
Mhm.
Celebrating Kevin, celebrating.
If anybody
Sunup
wants to send me
07.
fried jacks, you're
Yeah.
welcome to send fried
Yes,
jacks.
please send Kevin some fried jacks. It's his birthday. We're going to be celebrating you and celebrating Sunup on 7. It's so
Yes.
beautiful how that all aligned together.
I am super, super grateful for that. Folks, we love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Join Brandon tomorrow.
Yes.
I think it's Brandon and Renata.
Yes.
Brandon and Renata tomorrow, but on Friday,
We'll be together.
all of us are
again.
going to be here.
Yes,
so
join
stay
us.
tuned for that.
Yeah.
Bye. Have a great hump day. We love you.
Bye. Stay grateful. Stay blessed.
A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world turns each day. When the sun comes up